Any change. Change management is really challenging. It's definitely not something I mean, when I worked at a law firm, that's like law firms by and large can be very old school, and it's like you just kind of do something one way. I think now law firms, there are a lot of cutting edge law firms now that are doing some cool stuff and have, legal technology teams, and they're really trying to see what options they have for streamlining their side of the business, and that's really cool. I do wonder about those law firms and the adoption with attorneys, because it can, at least in my experience, it can be really challenging to get folks that have been doing things the same way for years, maybe even decades, to start using a new tool or start using a new process, or with AI, start using something that can maybe even just nudge their work, a little bit further along, and developing that trust and taking the time in a very busy schedule to learn something that you can't bill your time for. That's hard. And so I think nowadays law firms have probably a lot of challenge with the change management aspect of them trying to modernize. But definitely that's where I'm at, in my current job with what I just the nature of my work. But that's a problem I think across the industry, that, it's a hard thing to tackle, but I think if you can really figure out the value, law firms and the in-house teams can totally get, great value from making some changes.